in, come in. If it's men's hats you're looking for, Harry the Hat is where it's at. What can I do for you? I'm Harry.
Oh, hi. I want to buy a hat for my boyfriend.
Aha! You came to the right place. What size?
About 7.5, I think.
Got just the thing. Look at this beauty. Bright and snappy. Make you both happy.
Well, Peter is on the conservative side. I think this is a little too far out for
Not
him.
another word. I know just what you want. Just take a look at this magnificent display over here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin. In a bold daylight hold-up, the Second National Bank was robbed by a thief with a flair for the fantastic. Dressed like Robin Hood, the bandit got away with $1 million in less than 20 minutes.
$1 million for 20 minutes work? In my store, it would take me 20 years to make half that.
In a flamboyant farewell gesture, he tossed a feather from his hat to a girl teller as he left.
Sounds romantic.
I don't know. Stuff like that could give hats a bad name.
Meanwhile, at police headquarters.
Everybody wants in on showbiz. First, it's that clown running around dressed up like Paul Revere.
Yeah, only Paul Revere was too busy holding on to his horse to be holding on to the loot from 3 banks.
And then that fugitive from the Three Musketeers calling himself D'Artagnan, ripping off $1 million Rembrandt at the museum. The commissioner's been on my back ever since.
And now, Robin Hood, like out of an old Errol Flynn movie.
Yeah, with all these dinglings running loose, all I need is for that creep Spider-Man to pull one of his capers, and I'll be climbing the walls for sure.
Hi, Captain. What's with Spider-Man? Trouble again?
Oh, it's you, Parker. The little man with the big ears. How'd you get away from your babysitter?
Only doing my job, Captain. Anything new in the Robin Hood heist?
Not a thing. No fingerprints, no weapon, no nothing. Just this feather.
Might as well get a picture of it. Anything to keep old Jameson quiet. A feather from a Robin Hood hat, a fancy Three Musketeer hat, and the Paul Revere Yankee Doodle bit. Looks to me like the work of one man, a sort of Mad Hatter of Manhattan. Any theories, Captain?
We're working on it, Sonny. We're working on it. Now, why don't you pick up your hat and your marbles and run along like a good little boy? I got work to do.
Okay. Don't go away mad.
Hey, Mulligan! I want a 24-hour guard put on the Queen Britannia when she docks on Friday. She's carrying the Caldorian crown jewels worth $15 million, and ain't nobody gonna get near that ship or we'll all go back to pounding pavements.
15 million. Just the kind of bait a brilliant kook like this Mad Hatter would go for. Captain, you're gonna get some help from Spider-Man whether you like it or not.
It is 12 o'clock noon on Friday, 3 days later. The Queen Britannia has arrived safely at the dock.
Okay, Mulligan, got your men stationed?
Yes, sir, Captain. 24 of New York's finest. It would take a whole army to get by us.
And with me on the job personally, this is one time I don't have to worry about any... Uh-oh. Now what?
The jewels! He's got the jewels! Stop him!
Stop him! Captain, look. Do you see what I see? Where? Way up there, on the prow of the ship. It's a pirate. It's Captain Kidd.
Oh, no, here we go again. Thanks for the reception committee, gentlemen. Just like the old days on the Spanish Main. But don't worry about the jewels. Captain Kidd will take very good care of them. You fool, you can't get away with this. On the contrary, my dear Captain, I am getting away. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum.
Look at that. He took a running start, and he's swinging on that rope, and now, I don't believe it. He's practically flying.
It's impossible.
I know it's impossible, but he's doing it. All the way from the ship to that warehouse roof. He's getting away. He's disappeared.
Adios, amigos. The biggest and boldest robbery in the history of New York, and a one-man job at that. Now to get back to the...
Congratulations, old boy.
Huh? Spider-Man, what are you doing here?
Hate to spoil the fun, chum, but enough is enough, and you're too much.
Now, take it easy, Spider-Man, take it easy. Maybe we can make a deal. We've got a lot in common, you and I.
No deal, Harry.
So, you know who I am. Tell me, how did you figure it out?
A feather in the hat my young friend Peter Parker was wearing gave me the first tip-off, and I've been close on your heels ever since.
So, no deal?
No deal.
Then how about some cold steel?
A sword, huh? Harry the Hat, the Mad Hatter of Manhattan, a swashbuckling romantic to the last.
Hate to do this to you, Spider-Man, but I gave you a chance. And as Captain Kidd might have said, get to the point.
Aren't you the cut-up, Harry? Be careful, though. You might cut yourself with that toy. That was a close shave, as the man said to the barber.
Good moving, Spider-Man. Oh, what a team we could make, you and I.
Still no deal, Harry.
Bobby, what a pity. Then try this.
My arm. Numb. You've got some kind of ray gun built into that sword. Took me by surprise.
And this.
Now my leg. It seems I underestimated you.
Captain Kidd doesn't kid around. And now, Spider-Man, because you know too much, regretfully I've got to finish you off. Oops! You took the sword right out of my hand.
Yep. Spider-Man doesn't fool around either. And now for the webhead's famous triple twist over the head, down the hatch, rapper-upper.
Oh, look what you did to my beautiful Captain Kidd pirate hat.
How about that? Here he is, tied up in knots like a pretzel, ready to be handed over to the gendarmes, and all he worries about is his hat.
Do me one last favor, Spider-Man.
Sure. What is it?
Take this helmet off my head.
Helmet? Oh, yeah. It fits so close to your head, I didn't even notice it. Just thought you were kind of bald. There you are.
Whew. Thanks.
So what does it do?
By way of an electromagnetic impulse accelerator connected to the brain, it gave me the power to think clearer, run faster, jump higher, and hit harder than anyone alive. Till I met you. Now all it gives me is a headache.
Well, cheer up, old friend. You were good for a bunch of laughs, and you never really did hurt anyone. So, after a year or two in the Hoosgow, you can go back to being just plain Harry the Hat.